Welcome, Riddell Sports Network. I'm Dan. This is Dare. Dave. There are rooms in the darkness over there. It's just me. I woke up. So I work nights. So me waking up at 6:30 is weird. Micah Parsons traded to Dallas, from Dallas to Green Bay. Signs a record contract with Green Bay, which is what he wanted. Don't get into it in a second. It'll just be a short video. We'll talk more about it in our weekly podcast Wednesday, 5:15. Or Dave's a Packers fan. Dave hates the Cowboys, as do everyone else. Talk about it more then. But a 4-year, $188 million contract. That is something that says 120 million guaranteed. So 30 million per year guaranteed. Now, if I do my idiot math or just break out a calculator, is that $47 million? 188 divided by 4 is... Wait, what was... What the hell? $188 million? Is that... What did TJ Watt just sign for? TJ Watt. He was the highest paid. What was it? 41 million. 3-year, 123. So that's a big jump. It's not one of those, oh, I want to be the highest paid, so I'm going to be $41 million and 1 cent. You know? Wow, that's quite the contract. So there's a whole back and forth. Parsons, I never wanted this chapter to end, but he wanted money more than he wanted to be a Cowboy. That's just the facts. The Cowboys are receiving 2 first-round picks, one in 2026 and one in 2027, and defensive tackle Kenny Clark. Now, typically, if all things go the Green Bay way, Dallas is going to have 2 late-round picks. If Green Bay is as good as, they have been the last couple of years, which is 2 playoff berths. So it should be like a bottom, like a 20 to 30, that range. But as a guy who's an Eagles fan, I don't have my hat on. This is the only hat I have here with me. Hold on. Yankees are playing tonight. So as a guy who loves the Eagles and hates the Cowboys, I think this is bad for me. The Cowboys are actually being smart for a change. $47 million. That's too much. Now, will it benefit Green Bay? Probably. But will it be worth it? That's the question. So I think Dallas did the right thing. And I also think it's hard to say Green Bay did the right thing. That's a hell of a jump from 41 to 47. That's a lot of money to lock up for a guy. Do you know that this guy's the next? I don't know. He's on the smaller side for a defensive end. It's hard to say. It's really hard to say. Does this make it the Packers a top 5 defense? Really? Top 10 for sure, but I think Dallas is I think both teams did what was right for them. I think Dallas won out here. Because now if you nail on at least one of those 2 draft picks, good shape. I don't think it's going to affect the Cowboys that much overall. Do I think that they're, going to win that division? No, of course not. But do I think, in baseball they use the term wins above replacement, do I think the next guy up is going to be that much worse? No. It might affect them long sustained drives and things like that, but I don't think it's going to affect their record that much overall. And then they're playing for the future. It's I hate to say it, but it's smart how Green Bay does, because they lost a lot of pieces too offensively. See if yeah, I just wanted to get on and talk a little bit about it. We'll keep an eye on this record, and then so every Wednesday 5:15 weekly podcast. Get a little nuts in here, you know. But yeah, I think good actually for both teams. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. And if the Yankees don't, you know, dominate the White Sox, I'll be back on here to talk about that. But anyways, thanks for watching. Like, share, all that stuff. Let me know what you think about the trade, because I'd be curious. I know it's kind of a mid thing to say that both teams won out, but honestly, you can't say Dallas was going anywhere this year. Packers are playing for right now. Dallas surprisingly did the smart thing, played for the future, in my opinion. So, hey, let me know what you think. Like, share, all that stuff. And